at Haldia Institute of Technology. Today, he is going to deliver a talk on Ideal Labs and MSME. Having said this, I would now request Professor Ghosh to come to the dais and deliver his talk.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So first of all, before I start my topic of discussion, I take the privilege to congratulate you for selecting engineering as your profession. It's great. So why I say so? Because I strongly believe that engineers are a kind of special human being who basically solves the problem and trying to use all the opportunities for the benefit of the society. That's why I believe many of us will also believe that engineers are special. So that's why I want to congratulate you. Because after 4 years, definitely you will feel that. My topic is a little bit different from the conventional academics. But let me tell you, there is no other alternative of the classroom teaching. As Dr. Jana has mentioned, attend the class very, very sincerely. After that, there are many activities where you can participate. Because now the academics is going through a new pattern where your learning is no more passive. Learning is active. So all opportunities will be beside you and you need to grab those opportunities in order to acquire skills. And if you can acquire skills, there will be enough opportunities for getting success. So today I am going to focus on two major facilities of the institute which we have established, where we want that our students should be active stakeholders. And after my talk, I'll have an interesting gift for you. Diwali gift. You want to have it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So wait for the presentation. Allow me to give the presentation. After that, I'll come up with a gift. Interesting gift. So all this information you already know, right? We are autonomous institute, accredited by NAT, A grade. Most of the BTech departments are accredited by NPA. We are Mental Institute by NAT. All these informations are already given to you. I'll tell you some of the things which probably is not yet shared. This year we have got a recognition of AICT with this scheme. This is AICT Corner scheme. Under this, our institute will be a skill center. We are supposed to give skill development program for the 10th and 12th dropout in the near vicinity of our institution. We are supposed to train the students who are already with us. And the third model will be the training programs for the existing 11th and 12th students. It will come under AICT Corner scheme. It is absolutely free. So it is our social responsibility, right? So this is another one. A body. AICT SPICE scheme under mechanical engineering. I hope there are some mechanical guys here. Under mechanical engineering department, there is a club called Mechanical Engineering Club. They have got this recognition. They will be getting 2 lakhs grant for spreading awareness about the 21st century skills. And you may take part in these activities also. This is over. This is AICT Juvok scheme. We have got 2 lakhs grant from AICT for visiting Otol Tunnel. 10 of our students and 2 faculty members has visited Otol Tunnel. They have seen the engineering behind it, and for that we have got a grant of 2 lakhs. But my topic of discussion is not this. This is one where I'll show you the laboratory virtually today, and you will get 4 years to see these facilities, use these facilities, okay, because it is there in the campus only. This is AICT Idea Laboratory. There is another recognition we have got. We have got it in 2020, but because of COVID-19, we could not establish this. But from this year, it is absolutely active now. We have got the recognition of Ghosh Institute by the Ministry of MSME. Right? What is MSME? It is medium, small, micro enterprises. I'm not talking about big industries. The small, medium-sized industries will be covered by this ministry. They are getting funds, they are getting assistance, hand-holding, everything from this ministry. And we are the host institute, means we can also extend our support towards all these industries. And in order to establish the Incubation Summit Center under this host institute, we have got 1 crore fund from Ministry of MSME. And under that, shortly the Incubation Center will be launched. Maybe within 2 months, you will see that laboratory or that center will be functional. So today's objective is very simple. We want the students, specifically the first year students, we want that you should be our stakeholders. The activities which I am going to tell you. What do? We do innovating new ideas every day for meeting social needs. So this is one of the major areas where we regularly nurture and we try to find out technical solutions. We encourage ideas in order to realize visible programs. Providing academic support to the industries through consultancies and management development programs. So we have a very strong linkage with the industries. This part is already mentioned. Skilling of the students. And specifically focus is given in order to enhance the employability of the students. Because after 4 years, definitely you are expecting a job. But today I am not here to give you a job. Today I have a new way. I want to show you a new way so that you will not be employee. You could be employed. Let's see. So these are the activities normally from the Industry Institute Partnership Cell we conduct. The first one is skilling of the youth. Not only within the institute, we go beyond the institute and we impart training. Executive development program I have already mentioned. The third block will be our focus today. development of incubation center, Idea Lab, and testing and research laboratory will be our future goal, the future target. And at the last, industrial consultancies. These are the activities we are continuously doing. This is known as standard process. All the faculty members, some students are also involved. We want your participation as well. So there comes HID AICT Idea Laboratory. You see the name. Idea Laboratory means where idea will go up to the stage of innovations, then to a product. And it's a joint venture. This is the joint venture between our institute and AICT. And you will find 70 such institutions in the country. In Bengal, there are only 3 institutions who have got this recognition. Broadly, what we'll do in this laboratory? Idea development, idea evaluation, and idea application. So we will not keep our ideas in the brain only. We will go up to the product, up to the realization of the product. But you will definitely agree all the ideas are not feasible. So evaluation is required. So theoretically or with the help of simulations, we will check whether our ideas are feasible or viable or not. If yes, we'll go up to the product stage. And products will be tangible, definitely. It should not be intangible. So what is the punchline of this laboratory? Learning by doing. So here mostly we will be engaging ourselves towards the product development, and in the process we learn. That's the advantage. It's a kind of experiential learning. So two major keywords will be associated with this laboratory. It's innovation and startups. So from the idea stage to the innovation, if you can go up to the product development stage, then you can have your own startup, own business. Then you will not be a job seeker. Then you will be the employer. But there are many steps where you have to go through those steps. So the vision of the laboratory is to, build a robust ecosystem where innovation startups will in turn drive sustainable technical and economic growth and generate large-scale employment opportunities throughout the nation. That's the objective. Vision, sorry. So Idea, what it does, primarily it pulls innovative ideas of the students, right? And look at their feasibility using various equipments, tools, consumables available under one roof for the conversion of an idea into a prototype. And further to the Idea Lab to extend and move beyond the academic campus or a nearby region, and collectively it could be the nation's Idea Lab. That's the final goal where we have to reach. And for that, specifically two major internal stakeholders has to come forward: faculty members and existing students. So this is already mentioned. So Idea Lab is basically all facilities under one roof for the conversion of an idea into a prototype. So it will help you to implement your ideas. provides training in the 21st century skills like critical thinking, problem solving, collaboration, etc. Why it is taught? It is taught in order to make the engineering students more engaging and curious. It's a professional course. If you know only theoretically, it is not enough. Because you have to work practically in the future. So that's why this is one kind of attempt which is added with the conventional academic process. An Idea Lab has the responsibility to conduct certain activities, so it is centered around activities. I'll show you the activities which we do under Idea Lab. It is not only the product development center only, it also a center from which we spread awareness. We train the students. So let us quickly look at the facilities. We have a very big CNC wood cutter router, industrial grade. We have a CO2 laser cutter and engraver, all are industrial grade, they are not laboratory grade. 3D scanning machine, specifically used for reverse engineering. Suppose you have a product, if you want to manufacture the product once again, so you can have a 3D scanning and can go for the substitution of the product. 3D printing, PCB milling machine. PCB means printed circuit boards. CNC milling machine. And finally, that's the target of Industry 4.0 in order to successfully implement Internet of Things, IoT. So now I'll show you small videos in order to give you ideas about the equipments. The woodcutter router. entire process is automated. We are trying to give you a little bit of idea about the operations.
Many devices can turn a physical object into a digital 3D model. In industry, high-end scanners like this Rexcam CS Plus captured a form of an object by placing it on a turntable and rotating it in front of a head that features two cameras and an LED light, called SLR cameras. Personal 3D scanners include the make of digitizing. Here, an object is placed on a turntable where two lasers are projected onto it while it rotates before a single CMOS sensor. The matter-of-form 3D scanner has a similar turntable to laser and CMOS design, while the scanning pump from Fuel 3D is a handheld point-and-shoot device that captures shape and colour data from a pair of cameras. 3D Systems also offers a relatively low-price consumer scanner called the Sense, which again has a two-camera handheld design. As an alternative to investing in dedicated hardware, anybody can use the free 123D CAD app. So the turntable was a high-end. Just fine. To create a good 3D scan, you need to completely rotate around your object and to shoot at least 20 photographs of it. To maximise the chance, capture a file from them and then download it back to my PC. And there we are. With the processing complete, we get a 3D view of our scan, which we can move around and inspect. As you can see, we also get a virtual representation of the cameras that created the scan. As I hope you appreciate, what 123D Capture's done is very clever indeed, as my camera was completely wired with the data on its different positions. Selecting the appropriate tool, zooming in with the mouse wheel, and going back to rotation mode, you can see that the scan of my element really is very good indeed. However, there are inevitably some extra polygons at the base that we don't want, and to sort this out, I'm next going to use another free Autodesk app. To do this, I'm going to select Export Capture as to save my element as an OBJ object file. Into which I've imported my element OBJ file. To get rid of the unwanted polygons at the bottom, I'm going to select Edit and Plane Cut. I'll then move the resultant cutting plane down through the object so that it will slice across the element just above the bottom of the legs. I'll select Hard Edge as I want a nice flat base and then accept the operation. To make sure that things will 3D print OK, I'm next going to use the Make Solid function, which will leave us with a nice final 3D object. Lastly, I'll select Export and save the file in STL ASCII format, which will take Mesh Mixer a bit of time to process. As I explained in my recent Automated 2 workflow video, to make a 3D print, I finally loaded the element STL file into the Cura slicing package. Here I've scaled it to 75mm tall before exporting G-code for the object to an SD card that can be inserted into a patiently waiting Automated 2. The printer will then get on with printing the element out one layer after another, and which I think is a really cool thing to watch. But don't worry, we won't watch it for 6 hours, which was the time it took to print the element out. Finally, I'll introduce my plastic printout of the element to the original wood carving. Oh, and just because I have the time, I've also printed out this larger version of the element. And, having done this, it also really seemed necessary to make a tiny little baby version of the element, just to finish things off.
This is 3D printer. use chemical process as well. So during your training, all these things will be elaborated. So it will. ideation workshop where we collect all the ideas, we pull all the ideas, then we shortlist and go for the product development. This is from the student side. We go for the faculty development program as well, professional skilling programs, normally from the professionals, skilling programs. This is for the students' experience. Boot camp, awareness workshop for industry, school teacher awareness programs, open day for school students, and finally annual conference. These are the activities we do year-wise, because this is also one of the responsibility of Idea Lab. Some of the products you have seen in the videos, some of the photographs of that. See some of the photographs during the activities. So this is all about Idea Lab, right? So quickly let us look at some of the consultancies which we are undergoing, just to give you a snapshot of the activities, so that you'll be interested to join there, right? You can see these are the consultancies we are doing right now. You're reading out. We are serving. We are not only India, we are serving it for the Saudi Arabia also. It is not listed. One of our faculty members have visited Bangladesh for solving their problem in order to remove carbon footprints. We have worked with a solution of the chimneys. We are serving for the Haldia Dock complex, Calcutta Dock complex. We are doing it for different other industries as well. Coming back to this incubation center, this is another activity which we have just started. I told you we have got the recognition of host institute by the Ministry of MSME, and with this host institute we are developing the incubation center. And MSME has launched an event in early 2022. They called the event as MSME Idea Hackathon 2022. We have participated there, and finally 7 of our ideas has got selected out of 9 ideas selected from West Bengal, right? And for each idea we are going to get a financial grant of 15 lakhs. So 7 multiplied by 15 plus 1 crore for the incubation center. This is the hand-holding support we are getting from Ministry of MSME. Now we have the responsibility, okay, so that we can satisfy with our developments. These are the areas normally we work with. The 7 ideas which got selected: agro waste to product, then innovative packaging for shelf life enhancement, reduction in carbon footprint, polymer-based water purifiers, development of cyber physical machine tool. These are the areas where we have developed our products and got selected by Ministry of MSME. Apart from that, we are working also on solar-based agricultural and general purpose equipment, value-added food and beverage products, IoT-based products for community service, agricultural sector and daily life. These are the activities already we have started. Okay, here students and faculty members are actively involved. Use of agro residue with coal in thermal power plants. These are the areas where we have started working and giving solution to various sectors of the society. This is our target. Shortly, we'll be going for a food testing laboratory or wine testing laboratory here in the campus, because Haldia is a industrial town where mostly you will find edible oil factories, petrochemicals, IOCs. There they have the standing requirement requirements of testing their various components, chemicals, specifically oils, waters, etc. And they need to visit Kolkata for testing their samples. So we are coming up with these facilities. If we can do that, it will be an achievement for our institution. And we are also in the process of establishing bio incubator in the campus in collaboration with Kollingo Institute of Technology. And this is also the banner which is recently developed, and this is as the requirement of the Ministry of Education that we should have institutions innovative council. All these activities which I mentioned coming under these institutions innovative council, where faculty members and students, alumni, industry personnel will be involved into this council and take these activities forward, right? So from our side, let us chase the dream. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
You are going to chase the dream?
Yes, sir.
So that's the presentation from my side. If you want to ask any question, I don't think there will be questions because mostly I've shown you videos. Now the time for gifts, right? Diwali gift. You want to take that gift?
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
So I'll talk about an event. This is organized by Ministry of MSME once again. This is MSME Idea Hackathon 2.0. You are fortunate enough that they have enhanced the last date up to 14th of November. Right? So you are getting the opportunity to pitch your ideas. Please visit this link. You can have a photograph of that. Otherwise, don't worry. You just talk to your mentor. You will get all the information related to this. Alright? So where in this MSME Idea Hackathon, you can pitch your ideas. First, you have to go for a registration. And if your idea is selected, then you can get a grant of 15 lakhs. Right? 15 lakhs. That's mentioned. And it's a simple process. For registration, you need to have a valid email ID and a mobile number. Okay? Once you fill up that, you will get an MTP. With that, you do the registration. After the registration, you get a form like this. Here, primarily, 4 things you need to write. 4 things. First, obviously, your idea should have a title. Right? Secondly, what is the uniqueness and newness in your idea? That you have to write. Secondly, concept and objective of the idea. Thirdly, what is the application area of your product? And finally, the market potential. These are the 4 years you write. And you need to upload a file. There you can put the block diagrams, circuit diagrams, whatever you need to establish or to pitch your idea. This is what you have to do. After 14th of November, the process is like this. It will be primarily screened by the institute. Because we are already recognized as Ghosh Institute, so we have the liberty to screen all the ideas. We'll give you marks and we'll forward it to ministry. They may take 1 month time. After 1 month, if you are selected, you will be getting 15 lakhs. Already in the past phase, we have got 7. We are expecting some more. Right? So, do you want to participate? For that, you do not need any money. You need some time. And if you want, you can take help of your teachers. Departmental teachers, first year mentors. Okay? and you can pitch your ideas, any kind of idea. And one of the, I just show you the areas. These are the areas, okay, which you have to touch upon before, while thinking or while pitching your idea. Right? You do not have to take the photograph. I'll give it to all your mentors. They will forward to you to read it properly. And we want that there may be, there will be some participation from your end. This is all about your imagination. If you can think out of the box, you can reflect here, right? This is a kind of entrepreneurship activity we are looking for. Government of India is also looking for, right? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your engaging and enriching talk on Idea Lab and MSME. Students here are going to pitch in their ideas for this MSME Idea Hackathon 2.0. Are you going to do that? Are you going to do that?
Yes, sir.